All soil are not of same type. They have different colors, different texture and different physical and chemical composition. Now, as I told you, when weathering takes place, the rocks break into smaller particles. Now, depending upon the proportion of a particular type of particle, the soil type is there. Broadly, we can categorize soil as sandy soil. Sandy soil, as the name suggests, has more sand in it. These sand particles are large and coarse, and there are a lot of air gaps between these particles because they cannot be very close to each other. Now, what is there in the gaps? There is air. So, it is well aerated. Now, because there are large gaps, water also percolates it through very fast. So, the particles are not really able to absorb water. So, it is dry and light. Water percolates fast. Second type of soil is clayey soil. Now, this soil has more clay. The clay particles are very small and fine. So, they are very tightly packed. There are very few air spaces, and as a result, water does not percolate very fast, and these clay particles are able to absorb water. So, they are small and fine, but they are heavy, and the water percolates slowly. So, these are the two extreme type of soil, and the soil also can have a third type of particle in it, which is called silt. The size of the silt particle is between the sand particles and the clay particles. If a soil has almost equal proportion of clay, sand and silt along with humus, then it is called loamy soil. And as you can guess, this is the best soil. Mixture of sand, clay, silt and humus in almost equal proportion. This soil is has humus, is very fertile and is good for agriculture. If you take some soil, you can make many things out of it. Have you ever made mud cakes or sand castles? Take some soil, put some water in it and knead it like flour. Like when your mother is making rotis, then she kneads atta. Similarly, you knead the soil. Different type of soil you can take, or you can also take sand, clay and the normal garden soil. Put water in it, knead it well, and then you can make cylinders out of it and then even cut them into pieces. Now, which soil made best of your mud cakes? Of course, the clay, because the particles are small, fine, they also absorb lot of water. So, as a result, they can easily make the various shapes. So, that is why even the potters use clay for making their pots, and they first put it in water so that the pores can open, and then they put it on the wheel and give it various shapes with the help of hands. Then they are sun dried, they can be painted, they can be dyed, and then they are baked. Because if we do not bake them, then they can break very easily, much more easily. They will, even shape will get spoiled. So, they are always baked, first sun dried and then baked in heat, and then they are ready for use.